Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Anna. I post videos. I'm trying to post every other day this summer, or at least 3 times a week. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be posting a lot. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be posting a lot until you get the notification and stuff. Do that notification bell or whatever that crap is. Go follow all my social medias if you haven't already. They're at missannagrace, except my Instagram is at missannagrace and everything else is at missannagrace with 2 E's. So yeah, I'm so excited for this video. This is one of my most requested videos every year, and it's a like whatever grade I just did, yeah, whatever grade I did, like review kind of, or like tips. So I've done 7th and 8th grade, now I'm doing 9th grade. So freshman year advice, here we go. I just have them on my phone, so if I'm like looking down, that's why. Okay, my first one, these are kind of like, I wish I would have ordered them better, but whatever. Anyway, my first one is don't be scared. Everyone is going through the same transition. So I was literally, hold on, I know you probably can't see me. I was literally so scared to go to freshman year, like, or just go to high school. Like, I was so scared. I was so nervous. And then, I don't know why no one was telling me this, or I wasn't thinking about this, but everybody else that is in 9th grade is going through the same exact thing. They're, like, all nervous, and you're all having to go through the same thing. Everybody, like, above you has had to be a freshman at one point and have to be new to high school. So don't be scared because everyone in your grade is going through the same thing. And, like, if you're going to a new school or something, like, or you, like, my school, my town has 2 high schools, and so a lot of my friends were going to the other high school, and so I was super scared because I was like, I'm not going to know anyone. But there's so many other people that this is like, they moved here in freshman year, you know, so you're not the only person that doesn't know anyone, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's okay to be different. Whenever I came to high school, I kind of realized, my dog, I kind of realized that I'm like a lot different than other people and like the way that I think and stuff. And a lot of people like feel like if they're being different and they're thinking different, or they like, there's questions in class and they're saying different answers than other people, that's weird or they shouldn't do that. But this year I really realized that it's okay to be different. It's okay to not be like everyone else. And so if you're in the same boat as like you're different but you feel weird because you're different, like don't feel weird at all. Everyone is like, or like, there's like, it's okay to be different basically. And yeah, whenever you go through freshman year, you kind of just thinking like you're trying to fit in with everyone else. Or I feel like a lot of people were just trying to fit in. But if you're not like everyone else, why are you trying to fit in? Like, don't fit in. It's okay if you don't fit in, and you're different than other people. And don't try to fit in because you feel weird about like not fitting in, basically. One is, you will not have the same friends as you did in 8th grade, and that's totally okay. And branch out to people. Like, whenever I started high school, I was totally, like, I didn't really have any friends that were in my grade, because a lot of my friends either go to a different school or they're not in my grade, or, a lot of my friends, like my friends that were freshmen, they all went to the other high school, and so I really didn't know anyone, and I was like, or like, I knew these people, I had gone to school with them like most of my life, but I just wasn't friends with them. And so I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to have no friends. But it's okay because first of all of those people that, like, all these other people in your, like, in your grade, they're going into high school, they're not going to have the same friends, or a majority of them are not going to have the same friends as they did in 8th grade or when they were going into high school. Like, your friend group changes drastically, and, like, a lot of people don't realize that, is that when you come into high school, a lot of, like, friend groups think that they're going to stay together for all of high school, but that's usually not how it works. So I'm just saying, if your friends are going to a different school and you're like, I'm gonna have no friends, all the other people that are going into your grade, like, as you go throughout high school, you're gonna have different friends, and when you were in 8th grade, you're gonna make different friends, basically. So don't be nervous if, like, you don't have friends, because everybody else is gonna make new friends. And branch out again. Like, again, if you feel different and these other people have differences than you, and you don't like have a lot of similarities, like, don't let that hold you back from becoming friends with them. That is something that stinks so much, is like people try to flock to people that are similar to them, and they want to be friends with people that are the same as them. But I don't think that that's like a good thing, and it's okay to be friends with people that aren't like you. And I really like strongly advise you guys to talk to people that aren't like you or that are different than you. Like, a lot of my closest friends that I made this year, we don't have that many similarities, but it's really cool because we're really good friends and we're so different. And like, yeah, that's basically what I had to say about that. Next thing is branch out and try new clubs. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, whenever they come into high school, they're really scared to join like clubs, and they feel like they're gonna be nerdy or something for joining clubs, but like clubs are so much fun. I highly recommend you join some clubs. This year I was in what was I in? Oh yeah, I was in Model UN, debate, and student council. I think those basically were the ones that I went to, and they're really fun. I love those clubs, and I highly recommend you get involved. Like, I didn't know what Model UN was until one of my friends, which is coming to my next point. My next point is upperclassmen are not scary. Don't be scared of them. Like, in debate, there's like a lot of there were upperclassmen, like juniors and seniors, and I was so scared of them. I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's a junior or senior, like, I'm so scared of them. What, like, who are they, you know? And don't be scared of them, because they're actually really cool. And like, a lot of my friends this year, like, a couple of them were seniors and juniors. A lot of my friends are juniors. So, like, it's okay. It's okay to be friends with upperclassmen. And, like, I don't know. I don't feel like upperclassmen think it's weird to be friends with freshmen. Like, I guess that could kind of be weird. I don't know. But, like, don't, like, be scared of upperclassmen, basically. Because one of my really good friends that was a senior introduced me to Model UN. And without him, like, would not know what Model UN was. So, yeah. It's okay. Be friends with upperclassmen. It's not scary or anything. And I feel like there's like a stigma when you go into high school that there's a huge difference between like seniors and freshmen and stuff. They don't really, like, typically, like at my school, they don't like hang out with each other or anything. But it's not like weird to talk to each other, if that makes sense. Like, they're not gonna like prank you and like shove you in a toilet or something. My next thing is be nice to everyone. This is something so big, because you don't know what other people are going through, and it's just like, I feel like once you get into high school, people are just mean to everyone, and it really stinks. So don't be mean to people. Second thing is something so big, and it's honestly really funny whenever you hear people doing this. So it's, don't talk trash about someone, because you don't know who is listening. It's literally so funny when you are like in the cafeteria and you hear people talking about like a certain person, and you're like, wow, that's one of my best friends. And I'm sitting at the table right behind you, and I can hear everything you're saying. Like, just don't talk trash about people first off, but if you're going to, don't do it in like public, because there's people around that are going to hear what you're saying. Next thing is something that I wish people realize more, and that's that you will change a lot over the summer, like the bridge of the summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, and throughout 9th grade, you're going to change so much. Like, if you were going to, like, whoever's watching this, I assume that you're going to be a freshman next year. Like, you do not know how much you're going to change. I changed so much. A lot of my friends changed so much. Like, you do not know how much you're going to change, especially in that summer. The summer is like a big mature, like, you really just change in that summer. But then during the school year, you're changing so much and you're evolving. So just be prepared for that, because a lot of people, like, they go into high school thinking they're going to be the same person they were in 8th grade, but like, that's not how it's going to work. So yeah, you change a lot, and you mature a lot, and you just like kind of develop ideas about the world, which is really cool. So this is a really exciting time, because you kind of just like develop opinions and thoughts about the world around you and about people around you, and it's really cool. So yeah, basically you're going to change a lot. And these next couple tips are kind of related to like school and just like academics, because I feel like these things are not talked about enough, basically. So that's why I'm going to talk about them. So my first thing is challenge yourself with hard classes, whether this be like AP classes, hard like math classes, pre-AP classes, like whatever your school offers, honors classes, like take hard classes, because it's honestly, it really stinks, because I know a lot of people that are in my grade and they're so smart, they have so much potential, and then they're taking all these like normal classes that are really easy classes, when our school has like so many opportunities to take AP classes and all these other hard classes, but these people aren't like taking that opportunity and taking those classes. And sometimes they make the excuse like, oh, I didn't know that like we had AP classes. But I'm telling you right now, there's AP classes at most schools for freshmen. I think like the three that are like most common is AP Human Geography, love that class, highly recommend, AP Psychology, and AP Computer Science Principles, I think, or like, yeah, something. But like, there's so many AP classes at like lots of schools, and kids don't take them because like when they come in 9th grade, they're not thinking about school. But take AP classes as a freshman, because next year, sophomore year at my school, there's a AP World History is like a really popular AP class. And next year, all of these people in my grade that have never taken an AP class before are going to jump into this AP class and be like, what the heck is going on? and they're not going to know how to do it. So anyway, if you take like one of the easier AP classes as a freshman, it's still going to be a hard class because you've never taken an AP class, but then you'll be more prepared for other AP classes. Because I don't know, I just feel like it's really important that you take like an AP class as a freshman, because then whenever you jump into sophomore year and these are like harder AP classes, and you're not like, what the heck is going on, and like fail the class. So take AP classes if you have the opportunity, or basically just like challenge yourself if you have pre-AP, honor classes, whatever. Don't take like all easy classes and like easy electives and stuff. Next thing kind of has to do with that, and it's your grades do matter in freshman year. I don't know where or who said that your grades freshman year don't matter, because overall that like amounts to your GPA. And I'm not like a college admission person or anything, but it's not like the college admission people are gonna see, oh wow, this person failed all their class, or like got D's in all their classes freshman year and then they got all A's the rest of high school. Like, that's not how it works. So basically, don't think that like your grades don't matter, because I've heard lots of people say your grades really only matter junior year. That is not true. So definitely don't like just slack off freshman year. I feel like a lot of people do that and they don't take hard classes, they don't challenge themselves. So freshman year is actually important to your overall success, getting into college, or if you're not going to college, just success. So yeah, basically your grades do matter freshman year. Next thing is studying is cool and you should do it. I don't know, again, people just don't study freshman year. Like I was in biology and all these people just don't study. Like my dog just like attacked his tail. Anyway, a lot of people, like, they just wouldn't study and then they would have bad grades, like, and they're like, ah, like, it's just freshman year, like, my grades don't matter. Study. And I feel like freshman year is something that's, I mean, I haven't been to like sophomore year or anything, so I don't know, but I think that freshman year, your studying habits and everything that you learn freshman year, like your study habits and how you study, is really important for when you go to like sophomore year and junior year, because you're going to be studying and those habits are really important. Like, I was in an AP class, and so I really learned how to like take notes efficiently and study for like a hard test, and so I feel like that's really important. So study, even if like the test may not be that hard, like develop study habits and like remember those as you go throughout high school. Basically, the main thing is be ready for change. If you think nothing's gonna change, it's gonna be like the same as it was in 8th grade, that's not true. So be ready for change. And then now I'm just gonna kind of talk about my freshman year experience, because I used to do where I would talk about my freshman year experience and then I would go into the advice, but I feel like the advice is more important, so I just put that first, and now I'm going to talk about my freshman year. So my freshman year was super hard and fun all at the same time. So first of all, went into freshman year and I was like really scared about it all. I was like, what is going on? I was really scared. So yeah, I was very nervous for freshman year, and then I got into it and I was like, wow, this isn't as hard as I thought, but I was still like really stressed out about everything, because I was just like, I have to get all A's, and if I don't, I'm gonna like die. So yeah. Anyway, so I don't know, I was really hard on myself first semester, which I felt like was a good thing, and then second semester, like academically, I was kind of like slacking. I was like, wait, what? Like, you know, y'all know how it be sometimes. You just kind of like give up, even though like I still got like all A's second semester, but at the same time they were like low A's instead of like, I could have easily gotten like a 95, but I didn't care. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what happened like academically. I took one AP class because I didn't like, I don't know, I was too scared to take more than one, but I definitely could have taken more than one. I could have probably taken like 2 or 3. So don't be scared to take more than one AP class either. Like, I don't know why I didn't do that. Lots of people that really could have succeeded doing 2 AP classes only took 1. So if you want to, take 2 AP classes. It's not like a bad decision or anything. So yeah, do that. Yeah, AP classes I feel like have a really bad stigma, but they're not actually that bad. Like, if you're like not like if you're smart, but like if you put in the work, you can definitely like get a good grade in the class. Like me personally, I am like, I'll just be honest with you guys, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not like Albert Einstein. I'm terrible at math, but I work really hard for my grades, and so a lot of people, they just don't study and they can get like a 90 or 80 something on like a test, and I have to study to be able to get like an 80 or 90. So basically I have to work hard to do well, but I feel like that's, I don't know, that's not like a bad thing to have to work hard to get good grades, because in the end, like, if you're just like so smart and you don't have to study, there's gonna be some classes that when you get there you're gonna have to study and you're not gonna do well, and you're like, what the heck, I've never studied in my life, and you don't have good study habits. And that's like what happens in college and like law school and med school and stuff, according to all the YouTube videos I watch. So yeah, basically, yeah, so then my like, I don't know what my dog is doing. The like best part of this year was debate and Model UN. So I did debate, and I love debate so much. Congressional debate is what I do. I talk about this in like a bunch of videos, and I feel like you guys get bored of it, so I'm not going to talk about that much. Yeah, so if you want me to do a video about debate, and then I did Model UN, and I'm actually vice president of Model UN, and I love Model UN. It's so fun. I highly recommend, if you don't have a Model UN at your school, start a Model UN or join it. It's so fun. Also, I'm in student council. I'm president of my class. That sounds like really annoying, but I'm president, so I guess I'll just say that. But yeah, I love student council. It's so fun. We haven't really done as much as I would like to this year, but anyway, I like student council. It's really fun. Freshman year, and oh, also, I had emotionally, I was like terrible freshman year. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Like, emotionally, I was like depressed, and like, it was really bad because my grandma died. I could also do a video about that if you want me to talk about like depression, because I've definitely been there. And yeah, I don't think I'm there anymore, but like my grandma died this year, so like emotionally I had a really hard year, and then I was also doing like a bunch of stuff like academically, so it was really hard to like balance it all, but I did it, and I got like 6 hours of sleep every night. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, I could do like a freshman Q&A or something if you want me to, so comment that down below if you would like me to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh.